Hi, Aidan Noon here. Words don't have any energy unless they spark or trigger an image. The word in and of itself has nothing. Nothing. One of the things I keep in touch with is what are the words that trigger images for people? Then people follow the feeling of the image. And that's a direct quote from the great family therapist Virginia Satir. So, why am I quoting the great Virginia Satir? Well, Virginia Satir was one of the people who was modeled by the developers and founders of Neuro-Linguistic Programming, Dr. Richard Bandler and John Grinder. And these people, these two men, they presented to the world a branch of cognitive behavioral psychology called Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Big word, I know. And when Bandler and Grinder established or developed Neuro-Linguistic Programming, they modeled three people: Virginia Satir, Fritz Perls, and Milton Erickson. And what they did is they studied these people, these major therapists in the world. For example, Erickson was a psychiatrist, hypnotherapist. Virginia Satir was a conjoint family therapist. And Fritz Perls, who coined the term Gestalt therapy. Now, why am I mentioning all these people and all these big words, as it were? Well, the reason I mention it is that these people made a major contribution as to how we understand the human mind and how it works, and the significance of how language affects how we think and how we feel, and how in therapy, by using language, do we change a person's perspective on the world. And that's the only reason I mention these people, is to give you some, as it were, foundation of what I'm getting at here, if I'm making sense. And how we think has a direct relationship to how we feel and to how we respond in any given situation. And I'll mention two other people, Steve Andreas and Conor Ray Andreas, and these are major contributors and perhaps considered co-developers of Neuro-Linguistic Programming, for short NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. The Andreas couple state in their book, Heart of the Mind, that the field of NLP offers many ways to find out how our thinking creates limitations, and many ways to move towards solutions. So what am I getting at here? What I'm getting at is that words have the capacity to entrap us and enslave us and imprison us. However, an alternative form of words has the capacity to free us, to move us towards what we want to achieve, simply by using words in the correct manner and in the correct order. Words that, as it were, inspire us, our neurology, our mind, to think differently. And I suppose that is what therapy is all about. It's about utilizing what we have within ourselves, our neurology, our words, our language, in a manner that frees us and allows us to be the person that we were truly born to be. I'm Aidan Noon, and I really do appreciate you listening, and thank you. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.